I was just doing some research for another video and I came across this, and this could make a video on its own, so I had to make this. So as you can see, as Moody's downgrades US, Bitcoin signals investor confidence. We are literally, in my opinion, watching the collapse of the US dollar as we speak. Literally as we speak. Like, they've downgraded the US. An American company has downgraded the US. I cannot begin to speak the volumes of what is happening when Wall Street are downgrading where most of their stocks are. If you can't really start to understand what implications that's going to have for the crypto industry moving forward, you're nuts. Let's have a look. In an historic move, Moody's has downgraded the United States long-term credit rating from an AAA to an AA1, citing ballooning deficits, growing interest burdens, and a failure to implement fiscal reforms, because there's nothing they can do to get out of the situation other than print. That is it. This came out 24 minutes ago, hot off the press, so like and subscribe and like. So this marks the first time the nation has lost its final top tier credit rating from the major agencies, following earlier downgrades by S&P in 2011 and Fitch in 2023. The agency warned that without meaningful policy changes, federal deficits could soar to 9% of GDP by 2035, up from 6.4% in 2024, as interest payments eat into a large share of government spending, while Moody's maintained a stable outlook due to the dollar's global role and the depth of US financial markets. The downgrade signals eroding confidence in Washington's fiscal trajectory. Market reaction was muted, with Treasury yields ticking higher, but equities largely stable. However, analysts note that the symbolic weight of this downgrade could affect long-term perceptions of US debt as a risk-free asset. Right? We're literally seeing it eroding in front of our face. Amid the shake-up, Bitcoin continued trading firmly above 100,000, reflecting what many now see as its evolving role as a hedge against sovereign credit risk. As at present time, BTC hovered near 103,600, posting modest gains despite wider altcoin volatility. Bitcoin's resilience, particularly during sovereign credit disruptions, echoes its performance during Fitch's downgrade last year. Once viewed primarily as a speculative asset, the cryptocurrency is increasingly behaving like a macro hedge, drawing comparisons to gold and other defensive allocations. The downgrade has fueled the narrative that decentralized assets untied to government liabilities are becoming legitimate alternatives in a world where even the most trusted sovereign credit can falter. This was huge, right? You can see it's already got any shares. It came out 24 minutes ago, but this was huge. When you think about what's happening, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like you can see it. The dollar's over. So what you're going to do? You're going to sit here and just leave your money in fiat currency, because if the dollar's over, then the pound's over. If the pound's over, then the euro's over. If the euro's over, then the yen is over. If the yen is over, then the Japanese yen is over. What do you think is going to happen? They cannot get rid of the debt. They can't do it. Bitcoin and crypto is the only way forward. If you hold Bitcoin and crypto for the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion, you're going to make a lot of money. Especially after the next halving. You're going to make a hell of a lot of money. I wish I could just grab you by the face, whoever listening to this, and say, go and buy as much as you can. Because we all know what's happening. Don't get left on the sidelines. Do you have things at home you could sell to buy some more Bitcoin? Are you wasting money right now? We've had clear trajectories where people, big analysts, who are more than bigger than me, huge analysts, like not just like talking about Bitcoin's going to 1 million this year. If that happens, would you have enough? Would you be happy with the amount of Bitcoin you have? Don't sleep on this, people. Do not sleep on this. Anyway, like and subscribe and like. You can donate to the channel using Bitcoin, Cardano, and Ethereum. Go and join the Twitter New World Order Crypto in the description. We'll have loads of giveaways on that page. So, yeah, you want to get over there, and peace.